Happy Golden Globes. Give me a minute to figure out all my audio situations. Sorry guys, that took me a little bit longer. I had a plan for my setup. And as you can see, I still got one light. I just realized I forgot to put the light bulb in that. So sorry. But welcome to my Golden Globes stream. I need to speak a little slower. You can always tell when it's been a while since I've streamed because I start the stream like this, which is a little bit chaotic for everyone involved, and I appreciate you all for being here. This is my third year of doing the Golden Globes stream, guys, and I'm honestly really excited about it. I can't believe we've been doing this for 3 years now, or this is the third year, I should say. Guys, also please ignore all the Christmasness that's still going on behind me. I set all of this stuff up late and then did not really film anything over the month of December. And so I was like, it took me a hot minute to get everything set up properly. Thank you, Bailey. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. It took me a while to get everything Christmas-wise set up, and therefore I am just gonna leave it up for a little bit longer, if you guys can excuse it for this. Yeah. I think the audio is still on the background. I'm gonna try to keep that going because, again, these awards show streams, I'm actually watching it live, and I'm trying, there's gonna be times when I get quiet to react to things. I am so underprepared for one of these. I really wanted to stream the other day to kind of get in the habit of streaming, but instead I decided to film the video that I posted today in the effort of uploading once a week this year, and I uploaded my prepping for the Golden Globes video, which is honestly really fun. I think it's something I'm going to try to continue with some of the other award shows as we go on throughout the year, because this year I always want to watch every single Oscar Best Picture nominee, and I've been pretty close, but especially since they extended the category to be 10 almost every year, I've almost never hit it. Guys, I don't even have my ballot ready to go. I don't have the red carpet pulled up yet. I turned to the channel that it's going to be on, and they're still talking about the Kansas City Chiefs and the Broncos game, which my husband has informed me was not helpful for his Dolphins. So, how are you guys doing? I'm so excited to see you guys in the chat. This is so fun. I'm so sorry it's been such a minute since we've streamed. But we're doing it. We're back, and I'm so excited about it. Please let me know who your favorites on the red carpet are. I've seen a few on Instagram. Mindy Kaling, Dr. David was my favorite thus far that I have seen. Again, I haven't seen a lot. I also need to rearrange. I've set up kind of a new way where my camera goes, and so I want to make sure that I am putting things where it makes sense. Okay, so let's go to... we go to red carpet. Okay. Oop. You're seeing a little behind the scenes. Sorry. I want to get this set up because this, let me see. I want it to be the people. This one. Yay. Okay. Look at Cate Blanchett. Look at how good she looks. Okay. Sorry. I'm going to size this to fit better. Also, I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, and I'm gonna call it out right now. Let's make it an effort for me by the next award show, which I think is SAG, Screen Actors Guild. I am gonna try to cover that one. Oop, here I am messing with all my OBS features. Like, I know how to fix them if I actually mess it up. Some of this overlay. Oh, please, can I act like I've done this before? At all. Guys, does anyone concur with Bailey that my audio is still a little low on the mic? I have it up pretty high. It's showing good levels for me, but if I need to push it a little higher, let me know. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to get my setup going before the awards start. Please tell me this is the right channel. Yes, okay. Yes, up. All right. I had to adjust last minute. Thought it was going to work one way, streaming the awards, and surprise, it was actually a different way. There's 8 of you watching. Guys, welcome. Okay. I'm going to try to act normal now. Let me leave this on Mindy Kaling since she's my favorite so far. I think she looks stunning in this sheath dress. Looks really good on her. Okay, and now I need to get my ballot up. Oh, hold on. I just realized. Let me go back to live stream. Not just Ballot, Golden Globes ballot. I left a link down below for you guys to download your own Golden Globes ballot. I did the one from Rotten Tomatoes because that's sometimes helpful to see kind of what critics and audiences alike are rating a film. But yeah. Also, I will say, how do you guys feel about Nikki Glaser as the host of the Golden Globes? I love having a comedian. I will say that. I love having a dedicated host to the evening. I just think that's more fun. But I will say they had her on, I think, Prime Video, like Thursday Night Football, a couple weeks back, promoting the Golden Globes. And some of the jokes were just not it personally. I've realized, though, after watching the Adam Sandler comedy stand-up special, my taste in comedy might not be everybody else's. I mean, go figure that I would like something that not everybody else likes. But at the same time, guys, I feel so unprepared. I don't have a ballot ready. Hold on. I'm going to have to do this in real time and hope I do it before. And I have to have 2 different ones for TV. We may just have to do the one. Why am I acting like I've never done this before? Who are you guys pulling to win for tonight? Are we pulling for any specific films? Okay. Yes, we need to get this. Can this catch up to live? Am I live? Okay. I need the Golden Globes to start. I also I used to make a specific dessert. If you've been on the channel a while, I used to make a specific dessert for every single award show just to celebrate the season. And I didn't this year. Brownies for Golden Globes, chocolate chip cookies for the Emmys, cupcakes for the Oscars. I'm just gonna have to update it. Okay, I'm gonna try to fill out my ballot while Nikki Glaser is doing her opening monologue. If you are wondering where you can watch the Golden Globes, you can watch the Globes live on CBS. I don't know if there's an option to watch on Paramount Plus, because if you didn't know, CBS is the company that owns Paramount. Well, it's all like one company. I can't explain it all. We'll get into it later. Love the Paramount Plus joke. That's pretty funny. I'm trying to figure out this. Why can't I ever use Microsoft Paint or like whatever the thing is on Microsoft to get in there? Holding space for television is hilarious. I don't know why this is so small. I can't fit. I'm struggling to get this ballot done, guys. No. There's so many movies I haven't seen. Not her riffing on these streaming services. This is hilarious. Guys, I'm struggling to get this done. Oh, okay. I'm enjoying this. I take back what I said about the football roast. Okay, I got one page of the ballot done. Okay. I can't believe he's still dating Kylie. No, sorry guys, I'm talking to myself. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, also, can we talk about, we haven't gotten to talk about this because I've been offline. Timothée Chalamet's promo for A Complete Unknown. I'm obsessed with him now. I'm obsessed with the college football knowledge, the Theo Vaughn interview. Like, I'm obsessed. Where is the... I'm going for sweep for Shogun, just in case anyone's curious about my ballot. Not the rip on Joker too. Who do I do for Best Actress in a Limited Series? I'm gonna go Jodie Foster. Okay. Okay, I've got the ballots now. I'm just gonna have to figure out how to show them on my screen. Or can I save as? Oh. Save as. Try to keep an eye out for Selena. She looks so pretty. I feel like her strategy is just, yeah, my boyfriend's boyfriend was hilarious about Wicked. Let me go. Okay, I gotta set up my ballot. Oh no. Oh. How do I? Nope. Fernando! Hey, buddy! Welcome to the stream. Oh, Jean Smart looks good. Okay, guys, I don't know how to get this ballot up. She's doing a good job so far. I take back what I said. Guys, I have to be able to show this to you or you're not going to believe me. Hold on. Save as JPEG. Let's say page 1. Guys, I have to have this ballot ready. I'm so stressed. Properties. No. In a supporting role in any motion picture? I said Ariana. I have Ariana. Oh, I love the map of the people and where they are in the room. That's kind of fun. Although, you want to see people's faces. Oh, guys. Why is this not... Also, I realize it's Zoe Saldana and not Zoe Saldana. I have Ariana Grande. You guys have to believe me. Oh! Yay, Zoe! So happy for her, not happy for myself, because every time I get the first one wrong, the night just goes horrible for me, aka I've never had a winning ballot doing one of those things. She was phenomenal in this film, I will say. And I can actually say that because I did watch it. She was a really good dancer, and I think her song might be the one that wins Best Original Song. Okay, see, do you see this? I have to figure this out. Hold on. Perdón, por favor, while I figure out how to get this. If I go ballot and I go... Guys, I got it. I'm so happy for her. Okay, if I zoom. Oh, but this is gonna be the image. She so deserves it, though. She's obviously emotional because she didn't know. This was a crazy category, okay? Ariana Grande, Felicity Jones. I haven't seen The Brutalist, and I haven't seen Conclave, and I haven't seen The Substance. But people have talked about Margaret Qualley all year. They've talked about Selena Gomez in this film. They've talked about Zoe, obviously. They've talked about, I mean, Ariana, like, I feel like Wicked has had such a powerhouse to it. I feel like if Wicked doesn't take a lot of awards, I think it's for sure gonna get the box office achievement. But I don't know if it will win a ton else, which is kind of surprising considering how popular it is, obviously. Oh, Kate Hudson and Mindy look phenomenal. I don't know how I've done this in the past. I'm being so honest. The Ballot, I had all my settings saved for this specific situation. Obviously, it's not working. Oh, window capture. Hold on. Who do I have for this one? I think it could go to Io, but I think I put... Oh, the fact that Catherine is nominated made me so happy. I agree. Mindy does look better in gold than Kate Blanchett does. I think I said Jean Smart. Yep. Yes. Sorry, I get really excited. Oh, I didn't even vote on the original song. How do I change this? I am 1 for 2, guys. Nope, this is not right. Hacks is really funny. If you haven't given it a shot, I know a lot of people were like at the Emmys. I've never heard of this. I haven't watched this. Like, what is this? It's funny. It's really funny. It's basically about this like older comedian who some people are considering washed up, and she meets this writer who is like really struggling to get a writing gig in Hollywood, and they start to work together on material, and they have this like interesting like sort of mother-daughter relationship, sort of like boss employee, like it's really funny. I can't think of how I did this last time. Also, she looks great in this photo. Or in this dress. Did I just say photo? Nice, David. You know what I want to talk about? We're in the break. We're going to look at the fashion soon. But what I do want to talk about is the fact that I feel like we live in time, and maybe it's because I don't know exactly what the status on its wide release is, but We Live in Time was an insanely good movie, and I feel like I haven't seen it really talked about in the awards conversation otherwise. Do I know the order of the awards? Tonight, no. For the Golden Globes, no. I know the order of the award shows. Typically, last year was a fun year because we got 2 Emmys because one was delayed because of the strike. How about you guys say we look at some fashion? I've been struggling with this ballot for too long, and honestly, it's frustrating me that I can't figure out how to fix it. Okay, I'm trying to mark what I got wrong. Okay, so we got Zoe Saldana 1, and then I have the same one open. No. Okay, I'd messed something. Okay, let's look at the fashion. My brain needs a break. Red carpet time. You didn't like We Live in Time, David? I loved the non-linear aspect of it. I do think it would have probably worked if it was linear, but I don't know. I just feel like the performances from Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh are really good there. And for the names that they are, I'm kind of surprised that more people haven't talked about it. Robbie and Serrana ask, do I think the Wild Robot's gonna win anything? I haven't watched it. Here's my thoughts on the animated race this year. I think it's either Wild Robot or Flow. I want to give an opportunity to Inside Out too, but I just think in terms of it being the Disney Pixar and it being a sequel, I don't know. Typically in the animated categories, Disney and Pixar have had kind of a chokehold on it because people recognize that Disney Pixar name, especially now with Disney Plus. All of these movies, with the exception of Moana 2, are out on Disney Plus so that you can watch those two. And I feel like that brand recognition has kind of people will just be like, okay, yeah, because typically people haven't watched the animated features list. Sorry, the animated nominees typically don't get watched, just kind of historically. I think we've gotten better. I think Into the Spider-Verse is a distinct showing of that people are willing to vote for something that isn't a Disney, but that's still from Sony, which is a larger animation studio and also has the brand recognition of Spider-Man. So I think this year, do I think the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, which is the voting body for the Golden Globes, could vote for Flow, which is, I believe, a Latvian film. Let me see. I think it's from Latvia, or it was animated in Latvia. Love the Pretty Little Liars representation in the chat. That's kind of funny. Although it was kind of creepy seeing you send it line by line, I will admit. Yes, directed by Latvian filmmaker Hints Zilbala. I'm not even gonna pretend like I know how to say that. I feel like that could win. Sorry, I'm not focusing on the fashion. I need to focus. Basically, I think that it could be Flow, or I think it could be Wild Robot. Wild Robot has the DreamWorks brand recognition in terms of studio recognition, I should say, not brand. I just feel like the animated race is just a little bit tighter because you have a couple different options. Okay, they're coming back to present awards, so let's scroll through these. I've seen Glenn. She looks great. Tyler James Williams always shows up in something a little bit different than just a normal tux, and I love it. I don't know if I like this or not. Liza! She looks great. She was Mrs. Claus at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, which is a huge piece of me lore, if y'all care at all. Love her. Oh, Nikki Glaser changed. I like this dress better than the first one. I don't like this. I like this. Ugh, Viola always looks so good. Look at her. I like this dress for Miley. I like when the hair is a little bit more organized. Kiki Kwan! He's presenting with Ariana DeBose. I don't like this for Kerry Washington. She usually looks great, but I don't like that. Daniel looks great. Okay, I need to turn this up. I've never seen Pretty Little Liars. I have watched Mike's entire Pretty Little Liars recap, but I have never seen Pretty Little Liars. Okay, this is Best Supporting Actor in a Comedy, which was a crazy category. No, this is for drama. No, it's in any role. This is confusing. I'm confused. Oh, yeah, no, he put my boy Denzel Washington. Yeah, he stole the show. You can't tell me he didn't steal the show. Because he did. Okay, I'm happy for him. I haven't watched Real Pain yet. Happy for him, though. He's so funny. His Actors on Actors with Coleman Domingo. Hysterical. Emma Stone was a producer. Is this a joke? Also love that he was up against Jeremy. That's so funny. Also, I keep spelling Ballot with 2 L's and 2 T's, which is not correct. The 2 T's is not correct. Can someone explain why I keep doing that? I don't know. I'm happy for him. Even if it's... I'm sorry. Can someone tell Jeremy Strong not to dress that way? That was a jump scare. That was a jump scare. Like, sir, that was a... This is a formal event. This is an occasion. And I'm gonna need you to not. Male actor, TV series, drama. I put Hiroyuki Sanada. This is what's interesting about the Golden Globes is there are things that have come out and that are qualified in this category that won't be until the fall's Emmys, but came out like there's a long period between the Emmys and their map messed up. Anna Sawai looks so good. Yeah, they messed up their low map thing. That was fun while it lasted, but then they messed it up. They both look great. Yes! If you haven't watched Shogun, y'all should know better by now if you're watching this channel for a while, which if you're not, you should subscribe so that you can find better things to watch. But yeah, this show is it's going into production. The fact that there's going to be a season 2, because I thought it was just going to be a limited series. I'm so happy for him. He's incredible. Like, I cannot stress enough how good the show was. Way to go, David. 4 for 4. So I feel like I need to adjust my chair. When they start doing really emotional speeches, I start to lose it. Just a fair warning for anyone who might be new here, because there's a lot of you watching, a lot more than I feel like I've had in past streams. I'm honored. Thank you so much for spending your Golden Globes night with me. I know that it's also a big night for football, so appreciate all of you who are here. Okay, let's do some more fashion since my ballot I still haven't figured out. I promise for future I will get this figured out. I'm honestly actually so embarrassed that I don't have it figured out right now. But let's keep looking. Daniel Craig looks incredible. Pamela Anderson looks incredible. And this is her son. I like Eddie Redmayne's look, honestly. I haven't watched Day of the Jackal. Has anyone watched that? Let me know. Zoe, she just looks stunning. I feel like she just has the face that can go with like so many different types of fashion. I just feel like she's sleek. And she looks so good. I like Kate Winslet look. However, I guess if you're going to go a little bit more boring, you do it on like the Golden Globes. I don't know. I almost feel like SAG would be the one that you go with. Jonathan Von Ness, Demi Moore. I don't love this for her, to be honest. She looked good on stage. Leah Meester, don't love that. Adam Brody. I still have yet to see this show. But I really want to because I've seen so much of this man. Let's see. Zoe, I think she looks great. A winner. We have Ted Danson and Mary Steenburgen. I learned last year that they were married, and it's a fact that I can't get over. I feel like they probably have such a funny household and such a funny life. I noticed that too, David. A lot of gold. Can we talk about how Adam Sandler's wife is like, I don't think this is a great photo of her. I'm going to be so honest. In the, his stand-up special, I feel like she looks better than this. I don't mind the dress. I think it's fine. I think Adam Sandler looks very nice. I'm happy that he decided to dress up. Janelle James, I like the velvet look. I can never tell how I feel about when it's a strapless look and you have gloves, but I think she looks good. Kirsten, something's not really working here for me, and I don't know what it is. I'm so sorry to Elle Fanning. I think she's so beautiful. I don't like this. I don't like it. Amy Adams in what I feel like is a classic Amy Adams dress. like very classic. Abby Elliott looks so good. I love this. I really like this. I feel like so many people do black when they could be doing navy blue, and it just, like, I can't express to you how it does indeed bother me, because I'm just sort of like, but what if we did something different than black? I'm not crazy about this, but I'm not going to say it looks bad either. Felicity Jones is always wearing something metallic, I feel like, whenever I see her, and I feel like it takes away. Look at this face that she's serving, okay? No. I've already told you, at, like, the Grammys, this is fine. I don't know why. It just seems like something you could wear to the Grammys. To wear this to the Golden Globes, also take off the hat. If we just took off the hat, you can wear the glasses, you can wear this. This is also the most Kendall Roy thing. I feel like, follow me here, stick with me here, Jeremy Strong is as much like Kendall Roy as Robert Downey Jr. is like Tony Stark. And I've made that comparison between the two characters as well. I feel like Jennifer Coolidge looks nice, but also, Jennifer, baby, the years that you have had the last 2 years, and I just feel like we could get something more formal for you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this looks kind of like wedding guest. It's not giving, I mean, I guess she's not a nominee, so obviously you're going to splurge more in the years where you're a nominee. But if Jeremy wins, he'll absolutely wear the hat. He's not taking the hat off. He's going to stick to that bit. I really like this dress from Mara Morris. I think. The top's not even, I don't think. Or maybe she's posing weird. I don't like this dress on Nikki Glaser. I think she looks the best in the black. So her third change. So this is red carpet look. Her opening monologue dress. The third dress. I like the third dress the best. If you wanted to know. Allison Janney. I don't hate the dress. I'm not loving the hairstyle. All due respect to our queen, Allison Janney. But I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. I like the writing. I feel like Glenn Close needs a new stylist. You know, if she's happy, I'm happy. But I'm not loving this. Okay, moving on. You know what? I like this for Jodie Foster. Usually, this is not the kind of thing she wears, so I like this. Boring. I think I would like it more if there wasn't this flower. But very on brand for Moana. Give her that. It's a very booby dress. I think it looks nice, but I don't know. It kind of looks like it's falling off. Oh, I like this dress that Nikki Glazer's in, this pink one. Boring. Sorry, Mario. Do better. Be more like my Ryan Seacrest. This is fun. This is different. I like it. Oh, she's changing into Glinda. Oh no, she's wearing a Pope hat. Popular. I like this. This is fun. I don't like the train. Not Kristen Bell sitting next to Ariana and Cynthia. I think the stars get outfits to promote brands. Well, some of them don't pay anything, but some of them do. I agree. A lot of them have stylists. Cooper, boring. Boo. I don't love this. I don't love this. She's the director, I believe, of All We Imagine Is Light. I like the silhouette of the pants. I don't like the top. I think I like this. I do kind of wish it was a ball gown, though. You know? Or really like a just straight down sheath. Anthony Bates and, okay, I'm so sorry. Anthony Ramos and Kathy Bates is the most absurd presenter pairing you could give me. I love this for her. This is great. She looks great in this color. I don't like this. I do like this. See, navy blue. It's more interesting. Kathy Bates does look good. You were right. No, you're talking about Melissa McCarthy. Kathy Bates looked good. I need to listen. See, Kathy Bates knows about navy blue. Kathy Bates saying you feel me? I have Jessica Gunning too, David. I like this. I take back what I said about this being a random pairing. I like it. I like it. I said Jessica Gunning. If Liza wins, I'm going to be so happy because I love her. Hannah Eyebinder. Why? Okay. See, now this is making me angry. The Golden Globes categories are making no sense to me this year. I used to compliment them for having the split. Starlight, you can watch a live stream of the Golden Globes on CBS. Well, it's not a live stream. I don't know if they have. I don't think you can watch a live stream of it. I'll Google it for you. I'll Google it. Yeah, there it is. They love this show. I haven't watched it yet. Has anybody in chat watched Baby Reindeer? I haven't. I think it's gonna freak me out. I've seen the interviews with like the supposedly real person that this is based on. David, you're doing incredible. Yeah, she did just win the Emmy. That's why I was like, this is gonna... Oh, wait, that's kind of beautiful. That's kind of beautiful that Kathy Bates is presenting it to her and... I don't think there is a way, Starlight Wonder, to stream it. I think you're gonna have to watch it either on CBS or on Paramount Plus. I agree that they should start streaming online. These award shows. People want to watch them enough. One streamed on YouTube last year. Not sad because I was on Netflix. I love her accent. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. Congrats to her. Congrats to me. I'm now 2 of 5. Killing it. Male actor in a supporting role on television. I said Javier Bardem. Oh. I lied. I said I was doing a sweep for Shogun. I put Javier Bardem. I'm going to stick with it. I'm not going to change it, especially now that it's the category. Would be so happy for Harrison Ford. Would be so happy for Evan Moss Backrack, because we all know I love him. And I love Richie so much. Richie is literally the apple of my eye, the center of my heart. I'm not mad. I'm happy about it. I'm actually mad at myself because I was squinting too much and I said I was going to do a Shogun sweep. He's so funny in this show. He's so good, but his character has such a good arc. He's so good. He's in Thor. Stop it. Stop it. This is the kind of fun fact trivia knowledge that I live for. The Shogun score is so good too. Tadanobu Asano. I'm so happy for him. This is I'm obsessed with him. His wife's gown is beautiful. I'm assuming that's his wife. It could be, I don't know. That could be his sister. You see Thor. I love it. When I finally get to my Thor recap, it's coming. I swear to you all, it's coming. I'm pointing it out. I didn't realize. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, guys. This stream almost has 1,000 views, not 1,000 people watching. Holy cow. Guys, I feel kind of overwhelmed by how many of you are watching. I'm honored. Thank you all for being here with the genuine sincerity of my heart. Doing these streams is so fun because I've been watching these award shows like nobody's business since I was a teenager, and to now be watching it and have people tuning in to watch me while they watch it. So much fun. So amazing. How can we celebrate that? Red carpet time. Not crazy about this Aquafina look, but I'm not hating it either. That's how I feel about most fashion. I'm like, I'm not sure. I don't know. Clearly, I'm not a very fashionable person. I do like this Heidi Klum dress, I think. I feel like maybe I don't know. I do kind of like it. Quinta is serving a look here, and I actually really like it. I like her short hair. I like it. Isa Gonzalez Rivera. I think I like it. It very much complements her skin tone and her hair, but I feel like the dress itself, I see that there's a cutout. Is it backless? That would make it more interesting. I actually do like this dress for her. I know somebody said they didn't in chat, but I do like that. This is better. I don't like this. This is fine. If my shoulders were this sculpted, like, I mean, she kind of looks skinny, actually. I don't know. I like this one. I like both of these. This is fine. Rami always does something a little bit different. This is not my favorite of his. Jesse Plemons. I like the chocolate color. I like the espresso paint or brown color. Is that it? Is this seriously all you're gonna give me? Hold on, I'm gonna have to find a new updated red carpet because this doesn't even have half the people that I want to have on it. Am I gonna spend the whole stream looking at outfits? No, not the whole stream. It's a commercial right now. And usually I do look at outfits for a good portion of these streams. I also am frustrated because I can't get I need to really work on my ballot and figure out how to get this to show up. But I don't know. I don't know how to get oh! Would you look at that? I think I did it. Can I zoom on this? No. But it has the highlighted. Okay. Okay. I guess I can run you guys through, what my ballot actually looks like since I'm having a little bit of a harder time showing you. So, Best Motion Picture Drama, I put Dune Part 2. Is that because it's the only one I've seen on there? Yes, and that felt fair. But also because I think that's an incredible movie, and I think a lot of people appreciate it. Best Picture, Musical, or Comedy. Do I think that this title should even be in this category? No, but do I think it might win? Yes, and that's challengers. Yes, Amelia Perez and Wicked are both actually musical movies, and I've seen a lot of love for A Real Pain and Anora and The Substance, so that one feels very much like it could go anywhere, but that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Hi, Ryan. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Have a wonderful evening. I know you can't stay for the whole stream, but thank you so much, my friend, for popping in. I actually need to reply to your text message. I realized I left you on red yesterday, and I did not mean to. Okay, cinematic and box office achievement. I put Wicked. Because if I'm looking at everything else on here, that might be the one where they're like, we can give it to this film and not have to give this in another category. Or not have to make it win another category. I feel like it's also only fair. Inside Out 2 is the largest, if we're going on a box office achievement. Inside Out 2 is technically the highest and like grossing animated feature of all time. It broke that record, so it could go to that. I feel like Deadpool and Wolverine also has done over $1 billion worldwide. Oh, Jennifer Coolidge is coming on, so I'm gonna have to be quiet. Best motion picture animated, though, I said Flow. Best motion picture non-English, I said All We Imagine as Light. Could be Amelia Perez. Now let's listen to Jennifer Coolidge. Best actor, musical, or comedy. This one right here. I have Gabriel LaBelle for Saturday Night because I thought he was great as Lorne Michaels. Oh, TV series? What? I also have Richard Gadd for Baby Reindeer. Sorry. I can't keep these two ballots straight. I want to watch Shrinking so bad. I need to catch up on Only Murders. Oh no, I did put Jeremy Allen White. Yeah! And he's not there. But we love him, so it doesn't matter. We love you, Jeremy. I agree though that the Bear should not be in the comedy thing. I only voted for him because I knew that they didn't, or like they keep wanting to give it to the cast of the Bear, even though they won't give the Bear best comedy anymore. Screenplay motion picture. I think I put Challenger. No, I said The Substance. Challengers wasn't even nominated? Whatever. I want to watch Anora so badly. I just haven't gotten the opportunity. Ugh, Joe Alwyn jump scare. Oh my gosh. Ah. I feel like he's in more stuff now, and I don't want to have to. I did not know that he was in The Brutalist, and that's just too much for me. I did not need to know that information. I need to watch The Substance too. I'm just scared, guys. I don't like horror movies. Also, Stanley Tucci, Ray Fiennes, and what is this man's name? What is this man's name? I always forget. John Lithgow together. Oh, it's Conclave. I low-key feel like Conclave might win. Oh, don't even have the right one. Conclave. Now, wait a dang minute. They don't even have... Golden Globes don't make me angry. They do not even have an adapted column. If you guys could see how small this was on my screen. I'm sorry. I don't agree with there only being one screenplay award. I don't agree. It's not the same thing if you're basing your thing off of a book versus completely original. That's all I'm gonna say. Here we go, variety. I like Cynthia Erivo's dress. Hold on, I'll show you guys in a second. But her arms are so muscular, but she does look kind of skinny. Yeah, I agree, David. If Anora is original versus Conclave, which is based on a book, which is based on fact. Oh, this is the stand-up special. I voted for Jamie Foxx because, as you would know, if you watched my Golden Globes, watching movies so that you don't have to, I kind of regret not watching the Nikki Glaser one now. But I was like, if she wins while hosting, how do we feel about that? I don't have a problem with it. I wish I would have watched a Seth Meyers. I wish I would have watched any of the other ones other than what I watched, to be so honest. I think it will go to Jamie Foxx, though, because Jamie Foxx has, like, I think it's partially about... The Adam Sandler one felt like what people talked about the Bo Burnham one being like inside. I don't know. I did not watch enough in this category. Okay. Way to go, Allie. I will say the poster for hers is one of the prettiest posters I've seen. It's like illustrated. Good for Allie. Not good for my ballot. I think it's officially shot. My ballot, I would say. I think I've gotten... I need to go through and see which ones I've gotten correct. Excuse me. Hi, Jeremiah. You haven't seen Conclave, but supposedly it's less a slow burn and more of a slog. I'm interested to watch it now. I'd heard so many people say it was so interesting, but obviously that's subjective. And obviously I feel like the subject matter is interesting, but if it is kind of a slog, I just love the actors involved, so... Okay, I've gotten 4 out of 9. That's about half, guys. That's about half. Let's see. What else? Okay, let me go through the rest of my ballot, just so that you guys know kind of what I have in every other category. I'll try to say it before each category actually is announced, but obviously in case I forget. Okay, so best performance by an actress in a motion picture drama. I put Pamela Anderson. Heard people raving about her role. I've also, the other ones, I'm like, is Nicole Kidman gonna win for Baby Girl? Does that have more of a shot than Kate Winslet and Lee? I don't know. I have heard people praising Tilda Swinton's performance. I haven't heard anything about Angelina Jolie's Maria. I really want to watch it because Pablo Larraín's films always look so pretty, and I did get a for your consideration box for Maria. Of the 2 I've gotten, I've watched Amelia Perez, so I really want to watch Maria, so that I've seen both. But I think Pamela Anderson. Best performance by an actor in a motion picture drama. I said Coleman Domingo in Sing Sing. Again, I don't know. I feel like it's not going to go to Timothée Chalamet. I would have said ordinarily with kind of the campaign that he's had, and he's so likable in the public, he'd be the pick. But I've heard so many people who have seen Sing Sing say it's like such an incredible movie. It's so moving, and that Coleman Domingo is incredible. And everything else I've ever seen him in, he's wonderful. So I wouldn't be surprised if he wins. Although Adrian Brody winning for The Brutalist wouldn't surprise me. Ray Fiennes winning for Conclave really wouldn't surprise me if they're voting for the screenplay. So we'll see. For best performance by an actress in a motion picture, musical, or comedy, once again, I don't agree that this should be in this category, but I put Zendaya for Challengers. I just think that that film is going to have more appeal to this audience. The only thing I'll give them is that you cannot argue with Defying Gravity. But like I said, I think that Wicked is going to win the box office option, much like Barbie did last year, and that's going to kind of be the like yay to this incredible film that is like raking in money at the box office, that is a pop culture phenomenon, but we're actually not going to give it an award. And we can have a larger conversation, as we always do in award season, as to whether these awards should be nominating something that is popular, or if that is something that... I just always struggle with that, because I am a lover of popular films more than I am of really awardsy films. I do like the awardsy films most of the time. I will say last year, like, Poor Things was just not it for me, and that tapped me out of watching anything else for the Oscars, because I was like, I cannot go from Poor Things, which confused, depressed, kind of scared me. Well, it didn't depress me. I got the message of Poor Things, but like, I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. No. Okay, anyways, I'm getting distracted. Moving on. Best performance by a male actor in a motion picture, musical, or comedy. I have Gabriel LaBelle for Saturday Night. I really need to think better when I do these ballots as to what's actually going to win rather than what I want to win. Because, again, if he wanted to be happy, if Glenn Powell wanted to be happy, like, Heretic for musical and comedy, is that a joke? I don't feel like any of the... I feel like Saturday Night is the only... Saturday Night and Hitman are, like, the true comedies. But, anyway, okay. I have Gabriel LaBelle. Sue me, I feel like it's probably gonna go to Jesse Eisenberg. See, I can't be changing my answers now that I've made them with such confidence, but best director motion picture, I put, is it Coralie Fargo, the director of The Substance. I just think that the HFPA has gotten enough heat about not ever having a female director win, sometimes not even having them nominated. I wouldn't be surprised if it went to the director of Conclave or Amelia Perez based on how the night is going, but I feel like if Substance is going to win, maybe it wins direction. Once again, I don't see well, it was nominated in the screenplay. Best original score, I put Dune Part 2. To be fair, Hans Zimmer already did a score for Dune Part 1, so it's kind of like, I feel like this is an interesting situation because obviously there are new things, but kind of the like core of it, I don't know. I put that. I would not be mad if it went to challengers. I don't know about what the rest of them. Also wouldn't be mad because Chris Bowers, the composer for the score of The Wild Robot, is the composer for a lot of the Bridgerton songs and did Secret Invasion's themes. I think he's just really talented. And I would love for him to win. Because I feel like he's kind of up and coming and he's like established himself in some very key ways. And I would just love it. Best original song, I'm gonna say El Mal. I actually didn't mark this one, so I need to mark it now. I think El Mal. If they love Zoe Saldana's performance, they're going to love the song. Sorry, I'm missing things in the chat. Things are happening in the chat. Bailey says, also wanted to mention that Ali Wong poster is inspired by Art Nouveau. Am I saying that correctly, Bailey? Clearly it's French. It's not. I don't even know it like a French. Specifically the artist Muka, who's one of my faves. That's awesome. I really did love that poster. It was just beautiful. It was very ethereal looking, very fun. And I'm like, if you're doing a comedy special, like, do more fun things like that. I don't know. David would argue that you don't give awards for being a pop culture phenomenon. Being the phenomenon is the award. I feel like I agree. My only problem is that the movie industry is a lot of times funded by certain films that don't really get recognition in these spaces. I would say getting nominated in categories that is musical and comedy excuses that. And I think it will probably get a Best Picture nom if I had to guess. So that's fair. I'm more so, this is my heat from No Way Home and Endgame not getting like really any love, which I think having a box office achievement category where these films can be recognized is important. I think the Oscars really needs to get on that. They were gonna do it and then they didn't. And I think they really just should do it. Nouveau. I actually like this dress. I like this dress a lot. Jeremiah says, out of what I've seen of animation this year, I'm definitely vying for The Wild Robot to win. I've not seen Flow yet. Moana 2 isn't awful, but it's a letdown. I'd like to go see Moana 2 at some point, but at this point, if I wait for it to come out on Disney Plus, I don't think I'm going to be missing much. Non-English. I have All We Imagine As Light. I feel like now it's going to be Amelia Perez. You never know. You can get a better idea once. It's, you can get a better idea once. The fact that this is a French, I have so much confusion about this. feel like it's gonna be Amelia Perez, but I don't know. Oh, dang it. That's really exciting. Once again, here's the thing with the HFPA. I feel like, are always going to vote for something that is unique and different. And also, the fact that The Rock is at the table with the cast of Amelia Perez is kind of hilarious to me. Like, of all the places to see him. This movie was wild. This was crazy, this movie. There's only 105 people that vote on the HFPI. That's crazy. Man knows how to make a unique film, let me tell you that. I feel like, I don't know if this translator came with him or if the Globes provided. I feel like they're not speaking. Amelia Perez is just, Jeremiah, there's nothing about it that, other than, like, it takes so many different risks and choices and has such a controversial, if you will, plot line of the character of Amelia Perez formerly being a part of the cartel. And I think it's interesting and it's messy and it's complicated and it shows the complications of human nature, blah, 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 all those cliched things. But I also can't get a feel for whether most people really love or hate it, because I thought Selena Gomez was wonderful. I really enjoyed her performance in it. But then the minute I looked online to see what people were saying, it was so mixed between people being like, she did the best she could, she was doing great, her performance was wonderful, and another half of people who were like, I like Anya Taylor-Joy's dress. Sorry. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm getting distracted. It's a lot of the people were complaining about how poorly her Spanish kind of feels and comes across, and you can tell that she's not fluent the way that some of these other actors are, Zoe Saldana and Carla Sofia Gascon. And I just think, I have Richard Gadd in this category, by the way. This is male actor limited series, blah blah blah. But yeah, I liked the crime movie musical juxtaposition of it. But it's definitely a film that I wouldn't recommend to a lot of people, because I think you have to have the natural curiosity to click on it anyways. So like if the trailer put you off, you probably wouldn't enjoy the film, if that makes sense. I'm also a big advocate for like, don't watch something that you don't really want to watch. Okay, I literally said to my husband yesterday, I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if Colin Farrell won. And he did. I'm surprised because of the baby reindeer love. But this is the interesting thing, is like Colin Farrell and the Penguin, that series hadn't come out yet at the time of the Emmys. So now I wonder, is he a front runner for the Emmys? Oh no, that's wrong. He was so incredible in this role in the Batman that I cannot wait to watch this show. I've been putting it off because I haven't had the time to watch it consistently, but I cannot wait to binge it. Also, Kristen Milioti. She's such a good actress. I guess it's prosthetics from here on out. Him and Andrew Scott's friendship. I really love and appreciate when the craft services. That's hilarious. I was saying I really appreciate when the winners thank and like actually reference the work of the other nominees, of their fellow nominees, because I feel like Catherine O'Hara looks great. I feel like just having that appreciation for the people who you're nominated with's work and being aware of the industry rather than just being like, I just act and stuff, like I don't watch stuff. This bit is funny. Painfully. No, David, they definitely write all of these beforehand. These are all agreed upon. Stop. They're all cheering, but it's a joke because it's literally not the most important. I have Jodie Foster here. But I wouldn't be surprised now if it goes to Chris Amelia. Here's the thing. Did I even think that the HFPA was going to watch something comic book? I don't know. These categories are getting harder and harder for me to even, like... Maybe I'm just not good at guessing. This is the problem, is I have too strong of opinions. Oh, okay. Lies. I knew that that was happening. Oh, this is amazing. I wish I could show you guys the second page of my, Let's go, Jodie Foster. Jodie Foster Nation rise, everyone. I haven't watched the show. I just love Jodie Foster. Stop. People thanking their spouses is just such a beautiful thing. Okay, sorry. Bailey says, same on Amelia Perez. I mostly seen audiences not like the movie, particularly trans people, but it's really been circulating with awards and critics. I don't know if I want to see it, but leaning towards skip. And I do think what's interesting about Amelia Perez specifically is, and I was just thinking about this because in any writing classes you take, any directing, filmmaking, they're always like, write about what you know and make a movie about what you know and something you care about. And obviously, I think there's a lot of heart from the director into this film. I mean, you don't write a musical because you just, I guess there's that clip from Oh, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where it's like, oh, I just wrote a musical because I wanted to, like, whatever. But I feel like, sorry, I just hit my microphone. I feel as though the director, I would love to know, I would love to hear him talk about how he kind of came up with this film, because he, to my understanding, he's not trans. He's obviously a man. He's not from Mexico. So I'm like, again, I'm not saying you can't. What a cool thing that there can be a film written from the perspective of a French director, created from his vision, and not be about his life experience. But I am sort of so confused as to like how that seed bubbled up and like became the idea and then became a movie. Does that make sense? I hope that's not coming across as insensitive. It's just, it's interesting to witness somebody create a film that is very out there. And I think that's what some people are reacting to, kind of what Bailey's commenting on, is there's a level of, now obviously your actresses kind of fit these different parts that they're meant to be, and they can bring a lot of life to the character and what people like connect with, but it is interesting and always sort of, it's always a little bit controversial when the person writing a story, whether it's a novel, whether it's a film, whether whatever, does not kind of match up with some of the key points of the story or some of the like the bigger takeaways of the story. And so it's just like, it'd be like, in my opinion, obviously a man could make the Barbie movie. He could direct it. He could write it. Obviously, Greta Gerwig's husband, partner, Noah Baumbach, he co-wrote it with her. But to a certain extent, in my opinion, if the director of that movie was a man, it wouldn't have read as true. I don't know, there's a lot of control that a director holds in a film set, and especially if that director is also the writer. So I'm just fascinated more so. I'm not making a judgment call in this stream. Would like to make that clear. But I just think it's fascinating to see a film that has a lot of specifics to it, especially in terms of culture and language, and not have somebody that I don't know. I feel like I'm probably not making the right point, but yeah, it just so happens the reviews of it that I've seen read from trans people hate the film. It's just something that sticks out to me not having seen it, therefore not having full context. I think it's the same thing with certain people. Again, I'm not going to make the judgment call and be like, Selena Gomez's Spanish was fine, because I'm not fluent in Spanish, so I can't be like, oh, she said this word with the correct inflection or the correct emotion and like whatever. As a English speaker, her performance, like, I connected with it and I appreciated, like, I feel like she did a great job. But obviously, I'm not saying that that's like an invalid opinion for me to have, but I think that when you speak a language, I'm sure there's certain things that you're going to pick up on, and or if you're already sensitive to the fact that the film's being made by a French filmmaker, and therefore, I don't know, I think there's so much discourse these days about films almost having the level of representation that they can hold, and who that comes from, and if that's an accurate representation, if that's a beneficial representation to have in the world, if it is too refined or cleaned up, if it is not. Like, there's just a lot there to be discussed. Okay, so David is saying that the point is it's not a movie that addresses trans issue. I feel like it's just, if you're watching a film and it's, I don't know. I feel like it's just, I don't think anybody is, I think if you watch a movie, like if I watch a movie that's about a girl that makes movie YouTube videos, and there's aspects of that I don't feel are accurate to my understanding, I don't think it has to replicate reality, David. In fact, I would probably argue that the film, I would make excuses for some of the things that people say are maybe like not accurate. Like, for example, in one of the scenes in the film, I talk about this in my video, they go to Bangkok and everybody's speaking English. Like, they speak English. And so I feel like it's just, or same with like in Tel Aviv, her and the doctor from Tel Aviv both speak English. So I think people are allowed to, oh, Andrew Garfield, so sorry guys. I think it's just people are reacting to things about the film that they didn't like, and because maybe they feel like the film wasn't, why does he have his shirt unbuttoned this much? Stop. This is, okay, I have to focus on Andrew Garfield. He's wearing glasses. He's wearing a necklace. I need him to start a podcast. That would be the #1 podcast in the world. If he just talked into a microphone. Stop! He's smiling. He's so devilishly handsome. What the hell? Jail, sir. Jail. You know what you're doing. Jail. Jail, jail, jail. I'm so sorry. We're having a very nuanced conversation in the chat. Meanwhile, I'm focused on Andrew Garfield. Demi Moore. Didn't see that one coming at all, but this was kind of a stacked category. Okay, to wrap up our conversation in the chat, you guys are obviously allowed to talk about this however long. I think there's nothing inherently wrong about somebody writing about an experience that they did not themselves live. There's also nothing wrong with somebody who has lived the experience that somebody has like fictionalized, saying like, oh, I don't really like this. It's allowed to exist. At least that's my opinion on it. It's allowed to exist. It's not inherently wrong to do either thing, but both people are allowed to say both. And I think some people are just, the people who have seen Emilia Perez and are not liking aspects of it seem to be the more vocal than people who have really enjoyed the film or did really like it. She looks great. I like this dress way better here in the lighting here than I did on the red carpet. Thank you for the permission, Jeremiah. He just looked illegally good tonight. Illegally good. I'm gonna have to pull up that photo. Like, that's... like, shut up. Not to Demi Moore. Give off your speech, girl. I'm talking about Andrew Garfield. That was a really beautiful speech, Demi. Jack! Jack, welcome to the stream, buddy! Jack, I was just looking at my Letterboxd watch list the other day, and I was still looking at the town. It was still staring me down, and I was like, you know what? This is the year that I watch this for Jack, and I make a video, and I title it, this video is for Jack Lauderay, and it's me watching the town. That was a great speech. I did really love that. I so apologize to her for getting distracted by Andrew Garfield in the middle of it. But I have photos that you guys need to see. Like, this is groundbreaking news. Oh, and he's doing another category. They're like, people are tuning in. Oh, what did Carrie say? He shouldn't be allowed to smile. Like, it's... Okay, sorry, I need to pay attention. Please say psych. Jack, I'm not saying psych. I don't know if you're saying psych. Like, I can't believe she still hasn't watched The Town. And I've been telling her to watch this movie since 2019, literally 6 years. I just feel like, here's the thing. I do own it on DVD. I think I even told you that. I bought it on Blu-ray at a Goodwill years ago because I was like, I have to watch this movie. Oh, Sebastian looks good. See? I love seeing the ladies on the red carpet. Sebastian! Yay! Not them showing Jeremy Strong during. I'm happy for him. I'm also obsessed with the fact that I love when actors have years where they're in multiple things at once. Oh, I love Sebastian Stan's outfit. Not him being in both categories. It's amazing. I said on my foot wrong. He looks great. So excited to see him more for Thunderbolts press. Baby, let's go. He's getting emotional. Also, big shout out to my good friend Cam Silas, who I know is freaking out right now. So happy for you, babe. This is your Golden Globe as much as it is Sebastian's because of how much you campaign for this man every single day. I'm so happy for him. Also, this proves to me that it was not supposed to be Ryan Reynolds and that Variety Actors on Actors, it was 100% supposed to be Sebastian Stan and probably a scheduling issue. I miss you too, Jack. We need to talk. We need to catch up soon, bud. And we will catch up about the town. And I talk about this on streams too often whenever I see you. It's the first thing I think of is the town. But this could be the year. Okay. And now we're going to take a moment on the stream and we're going to talk about Andrew Garfield because please, like there's like people are paying for this photo of this man to not be on the red carpet best dressed because they don't want to be shown up. They don't want, like, also look at this one. Illegal. Please. He looks so good. I'm so sorry to my husband right now, but like, look at him. He's the hair and the beard, like, this is, you don't understand. Nobody understands the way that this man has been featured over the last year at award shows, in interviews, in photo shoots. Like, people get it now. And this is for all of you that were like, oh man, like, he's lame Spider-Man, whatever. Sit down, be quiet now. So, like, he's here, and honestly, this man gets ages like fine wine. Like excellent cheese. Like something that is supposed to be aged. Like, you're telling me this is what he looks like at like 40 compared to how he looked in his late 20s when he was playing Spider-Man? Please. Anyway, this has been a PSA that if you're having a bad Monday tomorrow, okay, if you see this, I'm going to edit this into a clip, okay? Listen to me. If you are having a rough Monday, all you need to see is this photo. And it's going to make your day better. It's going to turn your Monday around. The Sunday scaries, run from this man, okay? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, this is a really, please, just save this photo on your phone. Just let your significant other, your spouse, just let them know, hey, this is for serotonin. This is for the well-being of my mind. This is to improve my work day. This is to help me, have the energy like a shot of espresso to get myself to work tomorrow morning. Okay? That's all. Thank you so much for listening. Also, there's gonna be clips of the Golden Globes tomorrow of him, so you will be able to watch him in motion. You are so welcome. Okay? All right. I will see you guys. I'm not going anywhere. This is just me trying to make this little bit so that I can make a thing. He does look good. He looks so good. He is an exceptional cheese, to be sure. No, like, Here's the thing. When you have a crush on someone from the time that you are a celebrity, from the time that you are like 11, 12 years old, that sticks with you, you know? And then usually you'll look back on photos of that person and be like, oh, they don't look as great now. But when you see this man, you get me when I say that, like, I'm also now having to come to terms with the fact that one day he's going to have probably a salt and pepper look. Anyway, taking the whole commercial break almost to talk about this, but it's genuinely because, is that Emma Stone? Did she cut her hair? Anyway, I guess I'm just like, Yellow Jackets is coming back, guys. She did. She cut her hair. She looks phenomenal with a pixie cut, honestly. And I kind of love her dress. Hold on, now I gotta pull it up. Can't just talk about her like that. Ugh, she looks great. She looks great, honestly. 10 out of 10. I love everything about this. 10 out of 10. 20 million out of 10, but 10 out of 10 for my girl. Like, if I'm actually talking fashion, like, this looks great. If I'm just obsessing over a celebrity that I've loved for more than half of my life, this is what I'm doing. So, anyway. Yeah. Okay, let's get back to talking about my ballot. I've been distracted for a while. No, Bailey, you're so right for this. Even when he's not promoting anything. I need to highlight this. Hold on. Why is my... Sorry, Bailey, I gotta get my chat up so that you can... Get overlay. Copy. Sorry, guys. I hadn't had my, Is this gonna work? There it is. Even when he's not promoting something, Andrew Garfield's always relevant. If you take nothing away from this stream, it's that this statement that Bailey has put in the chat is accurate 1,000% of the time. Okay? Even when he's not promoting anything, which I guess he's technically, we live in time. Maybe, hopefully, if my dreams come true and my prayers are answered, Spider-Man 4. Or just, like, a Spider-Man 3 for him. I don't know. Whatever, Sony. Like, you could continue to make Kraven the Hunters and Madam Webs, or you could give the people what they actually want and cast Andrew Garfield on their Spider-Man movie. Like, no, like, I don't know. I'm just thinking. If you want to make money, if you care about making money, you know. And Andrew Garfield, baby, you better ask for a lot of money if they ask you to do that. I don't expect you to say yes for pennies. You need, like, you can't say yes just for some chump change. You can't. I would be so nervous even if I was a celebrity to get roasted at an award show or, like, have a joke about me. Yay! Sam Wilson Nation Rise. That's my Captain America. That's my Han Solo. I love them. Harrison Ford's so funny. No, you're right, Jeremiah. Celebrities get all kinds of crap. The comedian's job is to joke about them. It's not personal. It's best animated. I have flow, but I don't know. The only two I've actually seen are Flow and Inside Out too. A lot of people at the Rolling Tape love Memoir of a Snail. And I really want to see The Wild Robot. Anthony mentioning Sebastian Stan. Highlight of the night. Yay! Flow! I'm so excited. This movie is so stunningly beautiful. Like, if you don't have access to watch the film, no, I haven't seen Wild Robot, Jeremiah, and I feel so bad about it. I wanted to see it so badly. The cast is amazing, and the animation style looks like it's out of a storybook. Conan's hosting the Oscars? Guys, don't play with me. Yes, I'm actually really excited about Conan. That's so exciting. This is the first time that a Latvian film has been nominated. Oh, I love this movie so much. I genuinely cannot stress how beautiful Flow is. It's a literally quiet film because there's no dialogue, but there's something absolutely just heartwarming about it. Michael Keaton, I love Michael Keaton. But yeah, please watch Flow if you get the chance. You will not regret it. I have Corley Fargo, but I feel like it could be Jock. Fargi. Clearly I can't read. just love Conan O'Brien. Dang, David. Your ballot is... Oops, nope. Started to put a star like next to it like I got it correct when I did not. Guys, we've been going for 2 hours, streaming for 2 hours. Let's go. I've only gotten one right on this page, guys. This page that you're seeing, because it's the only one that I can get pulled up properly. It's literally only one on this page. Funnily enough, David, excuse me, I've gotten more right for TV than I have for this. Oh, stop. His daughter is there and she's crying. Oh, yeah. If you haven't seen the news, Aubrey Plaza's husband passed away over the weekend on Friday. Really, really sad. I also did not realize that she was married. Yeah. That was very kind of him to bring that up. Harrison Ford just went and hugged Elton John. That's iconic. Catherine Hahn is talking to Allison Janney. The queens are being queens. I'm so excited to find out. I don't know how I haven't known this information. This is like literally the whole point of this channel is for me to be able to know this information. But Conan O'Brien hosting the Oscars, I'm ridiculously excited about. I love Conan O'Brien. He's so funny to me. And yeah, I'm excited about that. Okay, let's go back to fashion. We haven't done some fashion in a while, other than Andrew Garfield, who is fashion, if you ask me. Kristen Milioti, I love this. You know why I love this? 2 reasons. 1, looks super chic. Okay, 2, there's gonna be 3 reasons. The hair matches the chic. Like, sometimes people don't match their hair to the way that their outfit is, and I feel like it's a whole styling of the piece. 3rd, this is giving Gotham. This is giving Batman. This is giving Penguin. You know what I mean? On brand, on theme. I'm obsessed. The gloves having this extra little element too, I feel like makes it feel like it's so much more part of the dress. I love it. I'm not crazy about this, but Anna Sawai, girl, this woman has not had a bad day on the red carpet ever, I don't believe. She's stunning, and I'm obsessed with this. I really, honestly, I do like this. What would you call this? A sheath dress? Like this look. I love it. She looks so good. Okay. Here's the thing. Ordinarily wouldn't love this, but Catherine Hahn is kind of slaying. You know what I mean? I like the sleeves, but I don't know. I can't tell. I don't want to be biased because of she's an actress I love, but I feel like it's not the worst thing, and it almost kind of works. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm imagining. I already said I didn't really love this. I like this. Some of these are people. I like Adrian Brody's extra thing and the fact that it's a 3-piece suit. I like that. Already talked about you. Already talked about you. Already talked about you. Okay, so is this a brown suit or no? It looked brown in the other photo, but maybe it's not. David says it doesn't go at all. Catherine Hahn's outfit. Love this. I love this. I love this. This potentially, Kate Hudson, Mindy Kaling, Anna Sawai. 3 of my favorite looks of the night. Yeah. I love this. I even love the top knot. I love it. You know who I haven't seen a photo? Oh, Kathy Bates with the tennis shoes. Iconic. Queen for this. Because from the top up when she was presenting, literally would have had zero idea she was wearing sneakers. I'm obsessed with this. She gets a pass. No ill will be said about Miss Kathy Bates. Miss Kathy Bates said, I have to present at the Golden Globes at 8. But at 9, I have a speed walking class that I have to get to. And I'm obsessed with that. Like, girl's got her purse. Her hair's all done. She's even ready to sweep this back into ponytail. Like, I'm obsessed. Ooh, Ariana Grande with the Bridgerton look. Do we have, like, a full body look? Shirley Ralph. I like this. I love this color for her. These are just all the same people, guys. Ugh. I like Kristen Bell's look, too. She looks great. I actually really love this. Callie Reese. I really like this. This is such a unique look, and I love it. The flare pants, the over-exaggerated cuffs, sleeves, the double breasts. I love it. I really like this, actually. No. 0 stars. 0 stars. Sorry, ma'am. Oh, Timmy. Timmy, I was not familiar with your game. I was, but I wasn't. Sorry. Let me get your all's comments. David says, doesn't go at all for Catherine. I think I already said that. Kate is great, but Mindy's still your favorite. Ariana Grande nearly always looks great. The dress is so warm and cute. I feel like the whole Wicked Press tour, she's just kind of killed it. Excuse me. I like Angelina Jolie's daughter's dress more than I like hers, if I'm being honest. I don't like this. I do not typically like metallic. It has to be a very specific thing if it's metallic. I really like this. This is a look. This is giving I'm one of the nominees. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you have to dress the part. The fact that this is the first time I'm seeing Zendaya's whole look tonight, I like this. I know I said earlier I don't usually like the train, but I like it here. And I love her hair whenever she does bob. I think she looks great. I like this color. Zendaya, does she ever look bad? No, she doesn't ever look bad. That's the answer to that question. The hair's a little too big for how drapey this dress is, in my opinion. But I do think I like it. I don't know. Why do we keep running out of fashion? I feel like I'm not even seeing half the people. Oh, Elton John. Sir Elton John is just on the stage right now. Film score. I have El Mao. there's a score. Can someone please tell my brain cells to rub together, please? I said Dune. Sue me, but I said Dune. The score for Challengers was actually insane and groundbreaking and film defining. So I'm just saying, also, again, like I said, yes, Challengers. Okay, well, I didn't get it, but at this point, no, I keep getting the wrong thing. The Challenger score, like, if I could wake up to that, I'd probably, like, be a way more productive person in life. Oh no, don't sue me, Jeremiah. I realize there's so many things that Gen Z says that are like so literal things. Like, oh, sue me. But like, somebody could, I guess, if they wanted to. I don't know what you would sue me for, but please don't. No one ever sue me, please, actually. No matter how many times I say, oh, sue me. David, you didn't like the score? It fit the movie so well, in my opinion. I think Amy Pascal might be one of the richest producers in Hollywood, secretly. Because she's done all the Spider-Man. I also love the fact that that's probably huge for them to have Elton John behind them. Oh, Zendaya changed. Zendaya, babe, I need you to get your outfits photographed and have those things published. You know what? Somebody go to Tom Holland's Instagram. We'll probably see all her looks. I like this dress of Nikki's. I think Nikki's done great tonight, to be so honest. Yes, it's Jeff Goldblum. I'm trying to work on a Jeff Goldblum impression, guys. That wasn't it, but see, Jeremy Strong, pay attention to Jeff Goldblum. Clearly, he is your fashion icon. Michelle Yeoh has never had a bad looking day in her life. She looks so good. Also, please, if you ask me, I'd say she was 30 years old here. They're so cute. Stop. I'm obsessed with this bit. I'm obsessed with both of them. I would watch 100 million things that they were in. Like, original song. I have El Mal. Sorry, I was gonna Google something. And I can't remember now. Oh, that's why Miley's there. Okay, Miley. Original song. How much do we want to bet right now that next year it's going to be one of the original songs from Wicked for Good, aka Wicked Part 2? What do we think? That, or it's about time Billie Eilish does something again? I liked both of these songs from Emilia Perez. Also, Mi Camino totally could just, they should just release that as pop song. I was gonna Google something, now I can't remember what I was gonna Google. Elmo! Yay! Yay for me, yay for the team of Emilia Perez. Let's go. Yay for Zoe Saldana because she killed it. Yes, Bailey. Like, but here's the thing. Jeff Goldblum's fashion, it works because of who he is. Jeremy Strong just kind of looks like he's obsessed with himself. That's all I have to say. So, David, what I'm learning is you don't love a non-linear film. Because that's what you were saying about Challengers and about... See, I love a non-linear film. I love, we're going to do a tide jump. I'm about it. As long as you do it well, in my opinion. But I love it. Dyslexic queens at the Golden Globes tonight, guys. See, I would disagree, David. I feel like part of the reason Challengers work so well is you're getting different information about their complex relationships at different times, rather than being like, oh, they did this, and then she did this, and then she did this. It's more like seeing Zendaya's character's fluctuation. Like, I just feel like I don't know. That would just be my argument, is that I think in that film specifically, and same with We Live in Time, because it's almost like you could take it as the non-linear elements are being presented to you the way that you think of your memories. Like, it's not just, oh, I think about the time that I was 5, and then I think about the time that I was 6, and then I think about the time that I was 7. It's like you're thinking about all of these different points in your life, and it doesn't really matter if you think about a thing that happened after one thing, and then a thing that happened after that, and then a thing that happened before that, and then go back to the thing that happened after that, but before the first thing. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know. For me, I feel like in both of those films, I think it worked really well. But of course, you are entitled to that opinion. I love Challengers. Oh my god, I love that movie. Brock is just fuming in the background, just like... Cinematic achievement! Let's go. Random question for chat. Do you guys feel like this year, how do you feel it was for the year in movies? I personally feel like we've had better years. But what do you guys think? I would love to know your thoughts. Did anyone tell Vin Diesel that we did this last year? Am I going crazy? We did this last year. Why is he acting like he was the first one? Last year was literally the first year. And it was Barbie. I like his speech, but... Sorry, I loved Deadpool and Wolverine. Are You with the Wall? That was a fun movie. Loved Inside Out. Also, love Twisters. I do love Wicked. Also, I realized I gave the movie, I like docked it points because it wasn't as color graded as I wanted it to be. But then I watched it at home on Friday and it was much better. So maybe it's just the theater. Yeah, who's surprised? Literally 0 people. Literally no one in the world is surprised. Yeah, you've got a couple, Kai. We've got Best Performance by an Actress in a Television Series and Best TV Series that we're still waiting on for TV. But I think those are all the TV ones. No, television series, drama, television series, musical, or comedy. Oh my god. Yay! Yay for Wicked. I really like Cynthia Erivo's dress, by the way. I like both of their looks. Very cute. I agree, Bailey. You're right. That's kind of more the element his speech gave. John M. Chu. John M. Chu. The John M. Chu cinematic universe. I have to do a video about it probably because talk about a man who consistently puts out bangers. Can someone also tell Kylie Jenner to look a little bit more interested? She looks distracted. Same, Jeremiah. I love the Fall Guy. Oh, Ariana Grande's mom. In the Heights did deserve more love, John. I totally agree. This is a beautiful speech. Shut up. Beautiful speech. Actually a 10 out of 10 speech. Gorgeous, amazing, wonderful. I loved that. I loved that so much. That was such a good speech. John M. Chu. Okay, sorry, you guys all came in with the hot chats because I asked that question about the year overall. Okay, so Jeremiah says it was a fairly average movie year. Some standouts, notably The Fall Guy, which I also loved, and Sonic 3, which I've heard so many people rave about that I did not expect to. If I'm being completely honest, right hand on the Bible, I haven't seen any of the Sonic movies. But people's reception to the third film being so positive makes me kind of want to watch them at some point throughout the year. There were so many big movies I skipped, like Mufasa, because people hated them. Mufasa I had zero interest in. Like, I would love to speak to someone at Disney and go, but of all the films that you're making that you think are going to make money, because it's the only reason you make a movie like that, I'm so sorry. I don't believe that Barry Jenkins came to them and was like, I have this idea for Mufasa and Scar's origin story, and we have to tell it. I don't believe it. I believe that 2019 Lion King did well, box office wise, and they wanted to make another one, and that's fine. I guess that's a valid reason to make one, but I just don't feel like this one even, like, at least Moana 2, the box office numbers are speaking there. I don't know what the Mufasa box office numbers are, though. I should look before I make that. A good number of major misses is kind of how I feel like there were so few movies, like the movies that are being talked about or the movies that I still want to see, I don't feel like had wide releases, and I'm starting to get a little bit sad about that. I feel like Gladiator 2 was a major miss for me. I don't think it was horrible, but I think the first half of the movie was far better than the second half, and I feel like some of the performances just weren't equal, and I feel like they were really just like, they took like the essence of the first movie and were like, we gotta strive for this, we gotta strive for that. Okay, Mufasa triumphs in first box office weekend, literally a variety. Sonic passes 1 billion, so like both of those are fine. I've heard that the songs for Mufasa, though, because of Lin-Manuel Miranda, kind of ate. And I heard that the song from Moana 2 don't necessarily, because I don't think Lin-Manuel Miranda's involved. Give that man a job. Listen, I don't know when people, I see this happen. Somebody becomes insanely popular, viral, like they're everywhere. Lin-Manuel Miranda and James Corden are the two examples I can think of. Within a year, the internet turns on them. I have never understood the hate for James Corden. I would like to go on the record publicly and say I do not understand the hate for James Corden. That man was the only man that could have, do you know how much that man loved One Direction? Do you know how much that man probably would be the only one that could get them back together? Like, he has powers that none of us are capable of, and I think that scares some of you, and that's why you don't like him. But I love James Corden. Like, yes, cats exist, but that's not James Corden's fault, you know? Man brought us carpool karaoke. That's a beautiful thing. That's an achievement to bring into the world, okay? Same with Lin-Manuel Miranda. Like, I don't know when after In the Heights y'all just decided we gotta stop Lin-Manuel Miranda from being everywhere. I'm sorry, if that man wants to rap, let him rap. Let him write songs, let him write music. He knows, he has the secret sauce. And we all yearn for his songs. We're just acting like we don't, okay? So get it together, and let's get over the Lin-Manuel Miranda hate, okay? In 2025, Lin-Manuel Miranda hate is out. James Corden hate has been out, okay? We don't hate these two men, okay? Bailey says, I think it's a continuation of last year with being a turning point for Hollywood. I agree. I think that this year was an interesting year because I think that we're kind of re-embracing blockbusters, I kind of feel. And I don't know if that's because blockbusters are actually like at a quality level, or if just some of these other films don't feel as universal, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But then I think about 2023, and I think it was Barbie, it was Oppenheimer. 2023, we had, let me pull up my letterbox. I can never, whenever I'm on the spot like this, I can't think. And this is why having every film that I've logged since, or that I've ever watched since 2020 on the internet is helpful for me. Let's see, no, I need my lists. 2023. I feel like 2023 and 2024, I haven't watched as many films, but I watched the least amount in 2024. I only watched 22 movies that came out in 2024. In 2023, I watched, The Iron Claw, slept on, underrated. Across the Spider-Verse, Priscilla, Saltburn, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Dumb Money. I love that movie. You guys know I love that movie. I feel like I've talked about that. I would say I like 2023 more. I don't think all the movies are the highest quality, but my top 10 that year was really solid. I'd say even my top 15 are pretty good. Whereas 2024... Sarah Paulson's dress and Rachel Brosnahan's dress? Like, where were these women on the list? I loved The Fall Guy. Jeremiah, you have to see Wicked. Do yourself the favor and watch Wicked. Sarah Paulson is slaying right now. Rachel Brosnahan looks incredible. Limited series is what's coming up. I Have Baby Reindeer. I've been singing that song from Mufasa, I Always Wanted a Brother, because I saw it on Instagram and I was like, oh, that's catchy. Like, it got in my head. I have no context for the song or the rest of the movie. Thank you, Jeremiah. I'm so glad that you agree, because I've never understood the James Corden hate. See, David, I didn't watch, I watched Past Lives. Loved Past Lives. Ooh, what am I looking forward to in 2025? I'll speak more on it in a second when I have another second. Can I speak English, please? I will answer that. Once we see what's winning. Limited series. No one was surprised. Okay. All right. So John asks, what are you looking forward to watching in 2025? TV and movies wise. Well, everything Marvel's putting out, per usual. But specifically this year, Daredevil is coming back. Okay. Well, actually, stacked first half of the year for Marvel. Okay. February, Captain America Brave New World. Sam Wilson's first Captain America film. Am I excited? Said it doesn't even begin to cover it, quite honestly. I'm so looking forward. Harrison Ford playing Thaddeus Ross. Seated. I'm actually already in the theater. This is a green screen. I'm already sitting in the theater waiting for Brave New World to come out. March, Daredevil, Born Again. This is TV. There's 18 episodes. 18! And they went back and they reshot it. That's how much they care about this. That's how delicate they're being with this series. I'll finish the question in a moment. That is wild. I don't know that anyone expected Baby Reindeer to be as big of a hit as it did. And he kind of makes a good point of like, hey, save some money for that weird project because maybe that's the one that people like. Other Marvel. May. Oh, also, I would like to correct, John is actually right. 9-episode first season. I think you're right, though. They've probably split it up. We love seeing 2 comedy queens. My take on Melissa's dress. I like the floral element. I don't like the hot pink color. And I don't know what the rest of it looks like. I really like the floor of it. And I like Awkwafina's dress more here than I did on the red carpet. Something about this Globes presenter lighting is really good. Of course, on watercraft. I want to watch Nobody Wants This so badly, but I know it's going to take over my whole life, so I have to plan for that kind of thing, you know? I want a movie with Awkwafina and Melissa McCarthy now. I love Abbott. The Bear has my heart. It's not a comedy, but it has my heart. I did really enjoy what I've seen of Hacks, which is just the first season. I really want to see Nobody Wants This. And I need to catch up on Only Murders in the Building. What did I say? Oh, I said The Bear. Damn it. It was Hacks. Congrats to Hacks. I need to catch up. Okay. So then May for Marvel, Thunderbolts. Those are three. I know you're all probably like, this girl's talking about the Golden Globes and then she's talking about how much she loves Marvel. Yes, that is who I am. I like award shows. I like award seasons. But ultimately, my heart is with Marvel. So those are the three that I'm most excited about to see this year. What else? What else is coming out in 2025? 2025 releases. 2025 movie releases. I literally went through a list the other day, and I feel like, oh, okay, listen. Y'all are going to have to, yes, White Lotus Season 3. White Lotus Season 3. Gonna take over my life. I am interested. I'm very intrigued to see Superman. I won't say I'm excited yet, but I'm intrigued. Also, Jurassic World Rebirth. I'm gonna go scrub that review of Jurassic World Dominion from my channel because I need them to think I'm the biggest Jurassic World fan so that I can get invited to the premiere and then meet Jonathan Bailey because I've never said anything bad about Jurassic World in my life. Scarlett Johansson and Jonathan Bailey in a dinosaur movie looking hot. Archaeologist. I want to see it. I want to see it. I do. What's my name on Letterboxd? Just Sasha Raquel. Name of my channel? Put together. I really like Hannah. I can't think of her name. But from Hacks. Her outfit is really good. Hannah Eybinder? The Bazaar has it actually right in terms of people's looks. I swear, some of these photos on the red carpet, people look better in different photos. Okay, guys, I am so sorry to do this for you, but I have to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna run. Oh, Sinners? Yes. Okay, John, you and me probably have the same list of things that we're like really excited to see. I'm gonna run really quick. I'll be right back. You guys, sit still. I'm gonna have my live stream watch you, and I'm I'm just gonna go for 1 second, okay? Where's my BRB? Here we go. I'll be right back. Forgot to unmute myself there for a second, guys. I'm back. Did you miss me? Hopefully you all are still here. Okay, answering what else I'm excited to see this year. Yes, Sinners I'm so excited for. Ryan Coogler's newest film. It's vampires. Haley Steinfeld, my birthday twin, is in it. So I'm super duper excited about that. Let me think, what else? 2025. Yeah, Jurassic World Rebirth, really excited for it. Honestly, I'm very intrigued by The Electric State. Chris Pratt, Millie Bobby Brown, directed by the Russo brothers, who we all know I love. I'm interested. That seems very post-apocalyptic dystopian in the way that Fallout kind of is, which I feel like I really need to give the Fallout show another shot at some point. If a season 2 comes out, I probably will. My husband really liked that show, and almost everybody I've talked to about the show really liked it. But for me, it just didn't, like, I wasn't into it. I didn't like I really like the girl from Yellow Jackets that's in the show, but I didn't really like the other storylines, which obviously they converge. Let me see. Obviously, I'm excited for Wicked for Good. Oh, Fantastic Four, follow-up July. This is just, this is going to be a crazy year for Marvel. I'm very excited about it. Movies that I kind of don't care about, okay? Mission Impossible Final Reckoning. I didn't like the first part of this one. I didn't really enjoy it. I also am not really that intrigued for the How to Train Your Dragon. I just feel like, here's the thing. And I've spoken about this before with Star Wars specifically, but let me broaden it. Animated films are sometimes made in the animated medium because that's the best way for that story to be told. And I don't think that, I feel like Hollywood keeps making live action remakes of animated films to try to give them legitimacy. Has How to Train Your Dragon needed any more legitimacy than it originally got from its original perfection? No. Will I probably go see this? Yeah, probably I will. Same with Snow White and Lilo and Stitch. Here's the other thing. If you're making a live action version of an animated film that contains a creature, a non-human, non-dog, non-animal creature, like a dragon or an alien, that you need to animate. And once again, Sonic is doing numbers, so who am I to speak about this? But if you're making this a live action film, especially Sonic is different because it's from a game, but this is from a movie to a movie. Why are we spending so much money on this CGI 3D computer generated version of Toothless that looks exactly like the version of Toothless that's in the original film. Why are we making Stitch in a hyper-realistic form of animation rather than 2D? Like, Lilo and Stitch, again, perfect film. Like, I'm just waiting for the day when it's like, guess what? We're in 15 years, like, my kids are going to be like, let's go see Kung Fu Panda. And I'm going to be like, we have Kung Fu Panda at home because that one's actually better. It's the same thing I feel with Avatar: The Last Airbender. I think it's a real epidemic in Hollywood. Like, if I'm being really passionate about this, it's because I do think it's just like, it extends beyond the Disney princess live actions. If anything, those kind of make sense. We're casting real women to play princesses. That's kind of a dream thing. But when we're bringing it to like How to Train Your Dragon and Lilo and Stitch, I question like were these the best options for this? Even the Snow White that's coming out later this year, right? That has so much controversy and stuff. Oh, Coleman Domingo, yeah, he wins one of the best dress for the men. He looks great. Selma Hayek also looks good. I don't like the green necklace with the red dress, but the red dress looks good. Sorry. Okay, let me listen to the presenters before I keep going on this rant. Female actor TV series drama. I have Anna Sawai for Shogun. This was also a stacked category. Maya Erskine. If you haven't watched Mr. and Mrs. Smith, that's a good afternoon. That's a good time. Go and do yourself a favor. Also, I'd cheat for my Bob to look as cute as Keira Knightley looks with hers. Is that ever going to happen for me? Probably not, but we can always strive. We can always strive. Anna Sawai, my queen. Let her win, please. Yay! As was deserved. Okay, anyways, sorry. Just to get back on my animation frustration, that's just my feeling, right? If you want to adapt a film, and yes, like Jeremiah makes a good point, like a lot of the central How to Train Your Dragon characters are humans, but they are riding dragons. And my other thing is, do these new adaptations, a lot of the Disney live action ones have a new song, give a little bit of different depth to a character like Cinderella, right? Like, I think that's one of the best live action remakes they've done to date. Even as much as I don't love it, the Beauty and the Beast one, the Paris of My Childhood, love that song. Hold on, let me listen to it. That's why. Aww, I'm happy for her. Like, so happy. Anyway, the point I was making for How to Train Your Dragon, I'm just like, changing that story isn't going to make people happy. But you have to justify making a remake of the film, the same way that a new version of a superhero has to change a little bit about their character, a little bit about their origin story to justify it. Anyway. That's just my thoughts. Okay, how many did I get rid on this page? Please watch Mr. and Mrs. Smith if you haven't. It's so good. Shogun. I put that. That's another dub for me, baby. Okay, on the television of the ballot I gave you guys, the second page is most of the TV nominations. I got 7 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7 out of 10. That's pretty good in my opinion. Personally. 1, 2. I only have 3 on the other page. So it's not great, but I love Shogun so much. Please, if you haven't watched Shogun. So happy for them. Very happy. Okay, let's wrap up this conversation about my 2025. What I'm looking forward to. I'll get off my animated box. Very excited for Ballerina, the Ana de Armas John Wick spinoff. Like, say less. I'm there. Okay. Like I said before, Sinners. There's a movie called Warfare that's based on ex-Navy SEAL Ray Mendoza's real-life experience during the Iraq War. Stacked rising star cast. Let me pull this up for you really quickly so I can give you this list. It also looks like it's going to be really good. Really intense, but really good. Okay, let me read this out to you. We have Joseph Quinn. Okay. Eddie, Stranger Things, Gladiator 2. Okay, you know, you're familiar with my friend Joseph Quinn. Will Poulter, The Bear, The Maze Runner, basically everything. He's the eyebrows kid. Okay. Cosmo Jarvis. Okay, he was in Shogun. That's all I know him from. I'm excited. Kit Connor, Heartstopper, currently on Broadway, Romeo and Juliet. Noah Centineo of To All the Boys I've Loved Before fame. Also, he's showing up in Love Kitty, the spin-off show of that, which I may guilty pleasure watch. I may do it. I did watch the first season. Charles Melton. I believe, I can't think of what Charles Melton is from. May December. Riverdale. The Sun is also a star. Also, star of Bad Boys for Life. Definitely no one else in that movie. Definitely not anybody else. I'm just kidding. I'm obviously joking. Sorry, I was trying to pull up the Bad Boys for Life. Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. That's what I was trying to. I knew Martin. I couldn't remember Martin Lawrence's last name. Okay, so I'm interested for those. I'm actually excited to see Bridget Jones Mad About the Boy, even though the fact that Colin Firth's character has been killed off makes me want to throw a brick through my wall. What else for this year? There's a couple things that I can't think if they're coming out this year. Like I know Emerald Fennell is working on a adaptation of Wuthering Heights with Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi, which I'm interested in. There's also going to be some things like Freakier Friday coming out this year, like nostalgia things. Oh, I am intrigued by Zootopia 2. Are they actually making a sequel to The Accountant? I really liked that movie. Sorry, I'm looking through an IMDb list. I would say most of those things are things that I'm interested in, though. Those are the main ones that come to mind. Elio, the Pixar film. And then I'm thinking, let me see, 2025 TV. I think there's a... Okay, so my husband started watching Suits in 2022, and Suits LA is coming out this year, and I am very intrigued by it because Suits, for some reason, is just one of those shows that kind of just gets you in a chokehold, and you're like, I maybe shouldn't care this much about a legal drama, but I do. A Night of the Seven Kingdoms is supposed to be coming out this year, which is a spin-off of the Golden of why can't I speak? It's a spin-off of Game of Thrones. Jeez Louise, Sasha. Jeez Louise. Like, can you speak? Let me see. Okay. Oh, Severance. Finally, Severance season 2. Can we talk about that? Freaking out about that. There's another show, excuse me, on Apple TV Plus that has the most stacked cast I've ever seen. Coming soon to Apple TV. Let me find the name of the show for you guys so you can know. Obviously Severance. I need to catch up on Silo season 2 as well, really badly. Oh, and yes, Andor season 2. If Andor season 2 is coming out this year, super excited for that. I'm excited to rewatch Andor because it was a slower burn, and so I didn't give it as much credit in the beginning. Oh, The Bear season 4. Super excited about. Hold on, where's the coming soon? Coming soon. What is this show called? I think it was a show and not a movie. The Studio with Seth Rogen in it. Let me read out this cast. Oh, also the Glenn Powell football show that he was filming at different football games this year. Seth Rogen and Catherine O'Hara are in this, so that explains why they were presenting together. But this, basically the description of this show reads, Seth Rogen stars as the newly appointed head of a movie studio. Desperate for celebrity approval, he and his executive team at Continental Studios must juggle corporate demands with creative ambitions as they try to keep movies alive and relevant. Let me see who else is in this trailer if I can see it really fast. Let me see. Obviously him. Chad Powers, yes, thank you, John. Who else is in this? Oh, Catherine Hahn is in this. Bryan Cranston, Zoe Kravitz, Paul Dano. This is just watching the trailer of The Studio, Apple TV Plus. Martin Scorsese, Zac Efron, Charlize Theron, Anthony Mackie. I think that might have been Ron Howard. Like, also it's so up my alley. You know that I love a show or movie about making show or movies. You guys know that about me. So I'm super excited for that one. Also, hopefully somebody picks up My Lady Jane this year and gives me a season 2, because I desperately need that in my life. But that's my long answer to that question. Thank you so much for asking that, John. I haven't watched this, but I might have to check it out, Jeremiah, if you say it's good. I'm leaving this comment up, Kai. His outfit did win. I love Viola Davis's dress, by the way, for anyone curious on my thoughts on it. Best performance by an action and a motion picture drama. Any movie goals, Bailey? I want to watch all of Sofia Ford Coppola's filmography because I got a beautiful book of her filmography this year for Christmas, or at Christmas, and I want to have seen everything in it because her films always, I really love. Other goals, I would like to see more new releases this year, but I also don't like watching things that I don't want to watch. Let's say at least 35 new films if I can. I'm gonna do a better job about that. And then I want to get further in my MCU rewatch. Fernanda Torres. We had a super fan in the chat for her earlier. I love a first time winner. Pop off, Fernanda. Let me see. Okay. Jeremiah says, speaking of getting... Oh, so Bailey, I would say maybe if I watch... I always have a thing every year that talks about movies I've missed. I always keep a list on my Letterboxd. The goal has always been to watch 100 movies I've missed in a year. That's how that started. So maybe that's... I feel like that's always the goal, but I don't think I ever really reached that. But this year, I have a home screening set up now, and I'm very excited to put that to use this year. So let's say 35 new releases, 100 movies I've never seen before that have come out prior to this year. So 135 films total. I also kind of want to do a 24-hour movie watching marathon, but that requires a lot of time, and I feel like that would throw off my sleep schedule, and that's one of the things I also want to focus on doing this year, so those two goals might go against one another. I need to see this. Oh, I want to make this my desktop screensaver. This is so cute. Hold on, let me show you. Gal Gadot. Hold on. This one. Hold on. Look at them in this photo, please. This photo means everything to me. Look at them. That's so sweet. Okay, hold on. Now time to be serious. It's our last awards of the evening. I need to be serious. If Sebastian Stan wins again, King behavior. I haven't watched the franchise, but I heard good things about it, John. There was so much that came out in times that I was too busy last year. So TV Goals is definitely catching up on things I missed last year. There it is, Adrian Brody. Okay, two left. Really want to change my Best Picture musical or comedy from Challengers to Amelia Perez, but I don't know. I don't think that's fair for me to do that. Or do they give it to Nora or A Real Pain? Like, I don't know. Everything in that category has won something tonight. I don't think Dune's gonna win anymore. I don't know why I put that. It's probably gonna be Conclave. So, I don't know, or The Brutalist. I don't know why I put Dune. Congratulations to Adrian Brody. I'm happy for you. Sorry guys, I got to the end of my water in my water bottle. Oh, she's beautiful. Aww. Congrats to Adrian Brody. You can just tell when being a part of specific films means so much to the actor. And I think that's a really beautiful, beautiful thing. To see them get as emotional as they do. I just love it. Okay, so last two categories. Will we be done by 11:10? I bet we will. That's good. I don't mind when the award show goes a little bit later, but you know, I do feel myself. I do feel sleep coming. Do feel sleep coming on. Okay, so sorry. I'm gonna go back in the chat. I also have a lot of Apple TV Plus shows to catch up on. I feel like Shrinking is the biggest biggest blind spot I currently have. I really need to watch that. This one piece of hair is bothering me. I've wanted to watch Reservation Dogs for a while because Taika Waititi, who I love
Another man who people have seen to be like, oh, Taika Waititi is not that funny, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you all thought he was funny when Thor Ragnarok came out, so shut up. Sorry. Sorry, sometimes I get a little too heated on these streams. I think he was a producer for Reservation Dogs. And I would really like to watch it. So, I definitely will check it out in the future. Let me see. Jeremiah says, love Wuthering Heights book. I do feel adaptations of classics are often misses, but not always. Let's think. I think that the Baz Luhrmann Great Gatsby, I love it. For so many reasons I love that movie. Film adaptations of classics. Film adaptations of classic novels. People do love Pride and Prejudice. I think it just depends on the Little Women. Greta Gerwig's Little Women is perfection. I could see where it could be not great, but I think I have hope. I have hope with Emerald Fennell. I really love her films. Well, I've only seen Saltburn, actually, so let me take that back. Yeah, the Minecraft movie does come out next year. Is there any update about Damien Chazelle's movie? I should look into this, as I love being the Damien Chazelle resident expert, because I obviously love his work. I even love Babylon. People need to put respect on that film's name. Oh, apparently his movie supposedly, allegedly, reportedly, will be the right term there, started production in October. Ugh. Glenn Close. No, I haven't seen Promising Young Woman. Again, a blind spot for me. That's another goal for this year, Bailey, to get back to your question. Watching movies that people rave about that I just haven't seen for not a good enough reason. Best motion picture drama. I can tell you what it's not going to be. It's not going to be a complete unknown, and it's not going to be Dune Part 2, because apparently the Academy hates Timothée Chalamet. Also, I literally found out about the September 5 movie like 2 days ago. Excuse me. Literally when I was looking at the nominees for the Golden Globes. The Brutalist. Okay, well, you know. I also would like it known for how bad I do at these ballots. I would like to defend myself a bit, and I would like to say that I don't typically read like a lot of things about what's doing well, like what's the front runner for the award show, because I like my thoughts and opinions to be my own, and I don't just want to be like, oh, I could get them all right if I'm guessing what everyone thinks is gonna win. I mean, I don't know if these are surprises for people, but yeah, I think it's just, I half the time I go with what I want to win, the other half of the time I go with what I think will win, or I try to find the thing actually that fits in the middle of those two, and unfortunately tonight that wasn't right. Colin Firth, yeah, if Colin Firth is Mr. Darcy, yeah. Gold Derby. I need to listen to the rolling tape. My sweet organization that I'm a part of. It's not mine. I shouldn't say it's mine. I'm a contributor on the podcast and the writing team, and they have an awards cast. In fact, I believe they are recording a podcast right now, a live reaction to this. But they're wonderful, and they keep up on track with a lot of the award stuff in a way that I don't necessarily. There's also a great Vanity Fair awards podcast that I used to listen to in college, and I should listen to that again. Love that this man's daughter's on stage. I liked that. I liked that speech. I will say there do seem to be more and more newcomers winning a lot of these awards. Not newcomers, but obviously it takes 10 years to make an overnight success kind of thing is what I'm talking about. But like somebody like this who was told that they're now multi Golden Globe nominated and winning film wouldn't be distributed, or people like didn't want to take that shot. That's just crazy to me. Oh, okay, we're ending the night with Nick Cage. Fun fact, watch Moonstruck for the first time the other day. Crazy Nicolas Cage Cher movie. They go from meeting one another on screen to, you know, in 15 minutes, maybe 30 diegetically. Max 45. And then he's in love with her. It's crazy. It was fun, though. It was a good time, honestly. It was like a romance book. You don't take that seriously. That's what the movie felt like, and it was fun. I will give it that. The thing that's also hard with these award shows for me, and y'all let me know if you feel the same way, is that I still walk away from these a lot of times and don't necessarily want to watch the films that won. Is that bad? Is that bad to admit? Amelia Perez. Well, that makes me excited that I watched that, because I didn't watch The Brutalist. Okay, what does that bring my total to, guys? I don't think I got any right since when I tallied that earlier, but let me see. Okay, that's one. Two on this entire page that I got right. That's crazy. No, that's three. Sorry, three. I got 10 out of 27 total. Oh, Selena looks so pretty in that blue color. Okay, guys, I'll be posting those on my community tab. surprised Nora didn't win anything either. I feel like that's had a lot of love. I guess not from critics, maybe? Or not from voting bodies? So many people hate Wish, and I really liked it. I like Carla Sofia Gascon's dress. I liked that. I can't get over how Michelle Yeoh looks so, like, she always looks so good, but tonight specifically. I liked Wish. I'm not going to say Wish was the best Disney movie. I would like that on the record. I think Encanto is a better movie. I think Zootopia is a better movie. I do need Nikki Glaser to get a better stylist, though. I don't like a lot of these things she's wearing. She was great. I take back everything I said about her in the beginning. She was phenomenal. She did a great job. Great host, really funny, good jokes. I liked it. I liked it overall. Guys, I can't believe we've been on stream 3.5 hours almost. The Golden Globes, the 82nd Golden Globes are over. I think my biggest takeaways from tonight are, I'm really glad I watched Amelia Perez, because yesterday I hadn't had it finished, like, in the morning. So I'm really glad that I watched that. If you would like more of my thoughts on Amelia Perez and Flo, two of the winners of tonight, so I picked two good ones, I'm just gonna say, please go and watch my, I watch Golden Globe nominated movies, so you don't have to. I'm really proud that I got that video cranked out and turned out and watched 3 movies, well, 1 comedy special and 2 movies, as fast as I did. That was a lot of fun, and I really appreciate you guys have given a lot of love to that video, more than I really expected. Seeing as I shot it, I finished recording it this morning. I finished editing it at, not even this morning, at like 10 hours ago. I really appreciate that. So I would say, yeah, I'm really glad that I had watched the films that I did. I feel like the ones I walk away from this still wanting to watch are not necessarily the winners of tonight. I mean, I definitely see Anora is the #1 film that I think I walk away from this wanting to see. I'd like to see A Complete Unknown just because I like Timothée Chalamet. I'm a big Timmy fan now. Not that I wasn't before. I really appreciated his performances, but like now I like his personality. So there's a part of me that kind of wants to watch that just to see him. I do kind of want to watch Conclave, even though I know you guys have said it's kind of a slog. But I'm kind of intrigued. I would like to see A Real Pain because I like Kieran Culkin and I like Jesse Eisenberg. But beyond that, and I think I probably will watch The Brutalist because that's a 3-hour movie, and I know that it's going to get a Best Picture nomination, especially after how well it did tonight. So I'm going to need to get around to watching that. And again, it's hard because when some of these movies' runtimes are so long, it becomes difficult to be like, oh, I really like need to get around to watching this. Now, is that a better use of my time than watching Wicked for a 3rd time? Probably. But you know, I think overall, I always walk away from these award shows going like, I want to watch more films. I want to push myself to watch more things. But if I walk away from not enjoying certain things, I guess it's better to know than not know. And to have more to talk about on a YouTube channel that's specifically dedicated to film and entertainment and television. I will say I'm very interested to see how the SAG Awards go because I think it will be very different than what won here. I don't even know what's nominated for the SAG, but I will be streaming it. I'm dedicated this year to streaming it. I've done a better job, I think, this year than ever for planning. And I've got some videos that I'm currently working on. I literally have a video that's been in edit for the better part of last year, and I always have videos like this. And you know what? It's the time to get those out to you guys and move on with some things. I really also just want to say, before I end this stream, I really appreciate all of you who have been watching my videos in my like, I think it was like a 70 days since I uploaded my, not even the last episode of Agatha All Along. Like, I just kind of dipped in the middle of that series, which I really apologize for. I really love that series too, and I'd like to kind of revisit it on the channel because I didn't get to talk about literally like some of the biggest spoilers of the show. I recorded, I think, 2 episodes that I never edited and uploaded. Episode reviews, I should say. And I really feel bad about that. It just became, a lot of cool things were happening, and they're good things, but I didn't have the time, and I think it was better for me to not focus on trying to make something really perfect in that time on YouTube. However, I will say, like, I realized because of taking so much time rather than just like a month where I really wanted to post, but I was like feeling like I wasn't inspired. Like, I really just realized that creating something, whether it's kind of good or bad, specifically for YouTube, makes my heart happy. And I so appreciate you all for being here and watching me with no makeup talk to my iPhone about Golden Globes nominated movies, or do this live stream for 3.5 hours reacting to things that you're not even seeing on the screen. Like, you're choosing to have a second screen pulled up to watch me and hear me talk about this. And so I just really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. And I appreciate the insane amount of support that this live stream specifically has had. There was a lot of people here, and I am just really, really, really grateful for that. So I hope you all have a wonderful evening tonight. Like I said, please subscribe if you're not, or just go check out the video that I uploaded today. Get a vibe for how I talk about films, and see if it's something you might be interested in. And yeah. And yes, and thank you to watching me react to fashion, to freaking out about Andrew Garfield. Like, I have so much fun on these, and I can't tell you how much it means to me. So have a great evening. I will see you guys very soon, with some more chatty, with just more videos and more live streams. Yeah, I'm trying to upload once a week this year and stream once a week this year, at least, bare minimum, trying not to go crazy with anything. So I will see you soon here on the internet or on Instagram. I'm always over there at Sasha Raquel YT if you want to follow me there. And obviously keep up with my letterbox at Sasha Raquel. That's all I have. Thank you guys. Good night. Have a wonderful week tomorrow. Bye-bye. Where's the, hold on, sorry, now I lost my screen ending screen. Where did it go? That's so embarrassing. Okay, bye.